Bryce Hall just caught a stalker inside his home. I'm Fiona Zaring, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Bryce just posted chilling video to his Instagram story of the moment he discovered a stalker walking up the stairs inside his house. Bryce was able to get the man outside of the house and apprehended him until cops arrived on the scene. In the video, Bryce explains that this is not the first time he has encountered this stalker, saying he's trespassed on his property many times. He calls him out repeatedly for his behavior, and the man in the video acts as though he doesn't understand why breaking and entering is incredibly disturbing. Once outside, Bryce asks the man why he thought it was okay to walk into his house, and he can be heard saying a chick told him to come over and open the front door, and then they'd hang out and have a few drinks. A story Bryce was clearly not going to buy, as he laughs and calls the man a freak. Bryce was able to get a hold of his ID somehow and was holding it as the man sat on the ground waiting for police. The man maintained that he was unaware that this was Bryce's home, but when cops arrived on the scene, he was swiftly arrested for his behavior. Wow, I have to say this is an absolute nightmare scenario. I think all of us can understand why this would be super, super unsettling. It's really upsetting to hear that this is not something that Bryce is unfamiliar with. This is something that happens frequently. It is one of the downsides, to being a public figure. You never know what you have to be on guard for in your own home or when you're out and about in public. Luckily, they were able to keep this man on the property for cops to arrive and arrest him, so hopefully this won't happen again. Bryce later posted a photo of the arrest with the caption, "We Gucci," and he also reposted Rory Fitzpatrick's story that explained some of the man's history of stalking. Rory revealed in his post that this is the 5th time this man has broken in. He also thanked the LAPD for responding to the scene quickly this time and called out how crazy the situation was. Officers were quick to take the man into custody, and sources tell TMZ that he was arrested on suspicion of burglary. In a video obtained by TMZ, you can hear Bryce telling the police as they arrest him that this has happened multiple times and that this is now his new house because he already had to move to get away from people like this. The video also reveals that the man's car was parked in Bryce's driveway. So what's interesting is the motive for the stalking still seems to be unclear to Bryce and to the police. We don't know why this man was continuing to try to get into Bryce's home. Obviously, he said a chick sent him there, but he also revealed that, he's been doing this many times over Bryce's time living in this location and in a previous location. So it's definitely a little scary and a little confusing. After police took the man away, Bryce decided to attempt to unwind from the stressful situation. He shared a video of his dinner saying, quote, "Think I earned a pretty good meal after arresting a stalker." Bryce later tweeted one of his YouTube videos from 11 months ago, which is titled, "We arrested our stalker outside our house." And he wrote, "Stalker from this video found my new house and walked into my house." He added, "I have him in the same position and I'm not blurring his face this time." In his old vlog, Bryce explains that their stalker has returned and that 2 weeks ago he walked into their house. In the video, they confront him and ask why he's there, and he says, quote, "Sex, obviously," later saying he wants a cig and he wants to party. When asked in the video how many times he's been to the house, he says, quote, "Thousands, dude," and says he was there on Christmas Day. At the time, fans were terrified for Bryce and the boys, and they're sending their support as he goes through this crazy ordeal again. One fan tweeted him saying, "How does he think this is in any way okay? This is such a weird way of being. Please, you need to be more careful, Bryce. This is so unsafe. ugh. And another said, get a restraining order right now. Bryce hasn't revealed if he plans to get a restraining order against this man, but based on their history, it seems like an obvious and important next step. Wow, I have to say this is truly a nightmare scenario. Thank goodness police were able to take this man into custody. And anyone out there, I feel like we all need to tweet Bryce and make sure he gets that restraining order, because this seems like one motivated stalker. What a crazy situation. We want to know what you guys think about Bryce apprehending his stalker. Let us know. I'm Fiona Zaring, and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.